Moon biscuits. Are you kidding? I thought. A barn dance? It's going to be so much fun, Autumn, my friend Raya said. There's going to be lots of good music, tons of food, and cute boys there too. Is Ben Tanner going to be there? I asked. He's DJing the whole dance, Raya said. I think he likes you. She gave me a wink. He's pretty cool. Well, I said, maybe we can go out there for an hour. If it's boring, we can leave. It's a deal, Raya said. I'll get my mom to drive us. The barn was located at a place called Raven Farm just outside town. It was a cool place to go in October because they had pumpkins you could pick in the field, corn mazes, hot apple cider, kettle corn, and all of that junk. I used to love going out there when I was little. I guess I still do. Halloween has always been one of my favorite holidays. I was born right around that time. That's why my parents named me Autumn. This was the first time a dance was ever held out there, and certainly the first time I had ever been to a barn dance. Ray's mom drove us there at about 7 o'clock. She said she'd pick us up at 10 or so. When we got there, it sounded like Ben was really pumping out the tunes. The music was booming. There were lots of kids from my school there. Not too many people were dancing. They were mostly hanging out on the sidelines, talking, eating chips, or texting friends on their cell phones. Because it was only a couple of weeks before Halloween. There were lots of orange and black paper streamers and decorations hanging from the barn rafters. Lots of flashlights too. It didn't look much like the barn dance I'd expected, with hay bales and square dancing to fiddle music. Now this dance was going to be cool. I saw Ben Tanner behind his computer doing the music. Ben was pretty cute, but there was no way I was going to go up and talk to him. Yeah, talk to him. He looked busy, and besides, what if he didn't really like me anyway? It would be way too embarrassing to make a scene in front of all my friends. Steer clear of Ben Tanner tonight, I told myself. Would you like a treat, dear? I heard a voice ask me. I turned. An old woman stood in the shadows. She had a plate of what looked like biscuits. They were shaped like crescent moons. I don't know, I said. I'm not really that hungry. These are special, the old woman said. And I don't give these to just anyone. There is something about you. She set down her tray of biscuits on the table among the chips and salsa and cornbread. May I see your left hand for one moment? Why? I just want to confirm something. Confirm something? Wait, confirm something? Please, she said. Indulge it, old woman. I reluctantly held out my left hand. She took it in her own hand. Her skin felt thin and soft, like tissue paper. She studied my open palm for a moment. Just as I thought, she said. You're an Autumn child. I said, my name is Autumn. She picked up her tray of biscuits again and then handed me one. You will really find these very tasty, Autumn. What are they? I call them moon biscuits, the old woman said. They're made up of 28 ingredients, one for each night of the lunar month. Did you know that some people have 28 ribs instead of 24? The number 28 is a perfect number. You have 28 ribs. That's one reason you're so special. You can tell all that from just looking at my hand? I can tell many things about you, Autumn. Raya walked up to us. Why are you over here in the dark? Let's grab some punch and head onto the dance floor. She noticed a biscuit in my hand. Well, where'd you get that? This old woman gave it to me, I said, because I'm special. What old woman? Raya looked around. Man, you better eat something. You must be lightheaded. You're seeing things. Where did she go? Raya struggled, grabbing Raya shrugged, grabbing 2 paper cups and filled them with punch the color of blood. I sniffed the strange biscuit. It smelled weird. I wasn't about to eat something a stranger gave me, but I was suddenly overwhelmed with hunger. Before I realized it, I was wolfing the whole thing down and then chasing it with a slug of scarlet punch that Raya handed me. Sorry about that, I'm a little bit sick. You made short work of that, she said with a mouthful of corn chips. We had danced for about an hour with our friends when I suddenly began to feel strange. I was really hot, like I had a fever. I knew I had worked up a sweat dancing, but this is different. I felt woozy too. I had to sit down. Are you alright? I heard somebody ask. The voice seemed far away. The music did too, like it was flowing up from the bottom of an elevator shaft. I put my hands out in front of me. My arms seemed 10 feet long. Something was clearly wrong. Was I getting the flu or something? I need to go to the bathroom, I heard myself say to no one in particular. Somehow I managed to make it get outside to one of those portable toilets. They were so set up, I felt like I was going to barf, but I didn't. I had a compact with a little mirror in my pocket. I opened it to check my face. I couldn't believe what I saw. My eyes, usually icy blue, looked dark and yellow. My skin looked dark too. I felt my face. It felt like fur. What was happening to me? There was no way I could get back into the barn, or go back into the barn. Back into the dance with my friends. There was no way Ben Tam was going to see me this way either. I had the bright idea to walk home. Once I got there, I'd call out to Raven Farm and tell Ray I had gotten sick and had to leave. I walked inside the bathroom until I couldn't hear any other kids milling around outside, or waited inside the bathroom, my bad. And then I lurched out. The full moon was high in the sky. I could see the farm's pumpkin patch out beyond the red barn. I was afraid somebody would spot me, so I took off. I was running along when suddenly I dropped onto all fours, like a dog. I could see my hands, but they were no longer human hands. They were paws, big paws, like a dog's, or a wolf's. And it didn't feel like I was running anymore, but almost gliding. I must have been going 20 or 30 miles an hour without an effort. I wasn't at all winded like I get in PE when we run on wind sprints on the school's basketball court. I was back in town in no time. I didn't want anyone to see me, so I cut through the backyards of my neighborhood. I could leap over fences with ease. Hedges were no problem. In fact, I was leaping up on the roofs, falling from one house to another. It was like something I would dream. I felt so strong, so graceful, so powerful. I happened to see my reflection in the dark glass door of a house I passed in the moonlight, but what I saw in the glass was the outline of a wolf. I had brown fur with silver streaks. I had deep yellow eyes. I couldn't believe how long and sharp my teeth were. For some reason, I could think only of Little Red Riding Hood, the part when she says, "My, what big teeth you have, Grandma." What big teeth indeed. I felt like I could snap a truck tire in two with one bite. Was this really happening? Autumn, I heard someone say. Get up, you're late for breakfast. My eyes snapped open. The morning sun was bursting through my window. Hurry up, hon. It was my mom's voice. Your waffles are getting cold. I sat up in my bed. Wow, what a crazy dream. I had no idea how I got home from the barn dance or about anything else. Be right there, Mom, I said. I swung my leg out of bed. That's when I noticed the sheets. They were stained with mud and grass. My feet, all the way up to my ankles, were caked with dirt. What happened? Was I sleepwalking in the middle of the night? And if so, why did my mother or father hear me? Then a chill crept down my spine when I saw the sill of my bedroom window. There were marks, 2 sets of them, poured into the wood, like some wild animal had grabbed on to climb inside. A chilly wind puffed my lacy white curtains. I don't think it was a dream at all. Did I eat that moon biscuit? Was I cursed? What would happen when the moon was full again? Did Autumn really eat the old woman's magic baked goods, or did she only imagine it? Do you think she'll become a werewolf again during the next month's full moon? That is up to you. Alright, pack members, so I hope you enjoyed the story of Moon Biscuits. That's personally my favorite story from this Werewolf Tales book. However, well, maybe next to the next one, but that's not until the next video. So anyway, tell me in the comments, how would you end the story? And also, like last time, well, this is kind of a joke. What do you call a hairy beast that's lost? A werewolf. Obvious. So anyway, with that out of the way, tell me what you guys think. How would a story end? And what will happen to Autumn on the next full moon? Tell me in the comments below about how you think Moon Biscuits should end. Well, until next time, this is Spirit the Alpha, signing out. I'll see you guys back in the pack.